I have a theory. I think RuPaul did not appreciate my looks as much as she should have because she was too busy looking at my meaty top.
Hello, Choriza, our Spanish sausage.
Yes, Newcastle spiciest, meatiest, and silliest sausage.
Welcome to the Drag Race Yearbook. How are you? You look stunning.
Well, I'm glad someone thinks so. Don't ask RuPaul.
Don't. We will talk about all RuPaul later. Well, Choriza, we want to find out what you really think about your fellow queens here on the Drag Race Yearbook. So, as well as talking about your time on the show, we're going to ask you to nominate your fellow queens in our juicy yearbook categories. And you better believe it's going to be quite Escandalo.
Escandalo telenovela. We're going to get all the drama today, baby.
And the only rule is you can't nominate yourself.
It's fine. Can I just nominate two people, just like RuPaul?
Ooh, we're gonna get the high drama today.
Category is
Class Clown.
Easy peasy squeeze of the lemons. That was Kitty's Cut Class all day, every day, till the day I fucking die.
Till the day I die.
Honestly, just off camera as well. Like when we were filming off camera, all the time, she was such a good energy just to be around.
Yeah.
Funny. I learned so much about British pop culture with her.
Oh yeah, you would do with Kitty around, yeah. I'm sure you know a lot about Girls Aloud, more than you did beforehand.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a Girls Aloud fan now. I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice, this is it. Well, let's start at the beginning of this episode. You won the iconic reading challenge.
Choriza May. Oh, stop it. I'm such a bitch.
I'm such a bitch.
I don't know why we didn't see this coming anyway. You must have been thrilled and feeling very confident going into the Snatch game, I can imagine, on a high. RuPaul suggested out of nowhere to go with Cher.
Oh, I'm Chad.
Were you taken back by the suggestion? Because I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, this is meant to be orientative. You're meant to be helping me. Like last week, you mentioned my big dick, which I really appreciate. And then in this song, you're telling me to do Cher. It's like, what's going on? I was like, next episode, I'm not coming chatting to you. I'm going to stay in my station. I have no interest of having this chat. If I had to say one more episode, they'd be like, okay, it's your time to chat to RuPaul. I'm like, no. I'm fine. But no, it was like, I thought it was a bit confusing because I've never done Cher. I just don't know where that came from. I was a bit confusion.
Yeah, but the judges seem to agree that on a whole, you had a strong Snatch game. I'm very confused, like, what was going on. How did you feel immediately after you all finished wrapping up the Snatch game?
So I felt great. I mean, I'd like to think I'm not a delusional person, and I was very aware how everyone had done. I knew Kitty and Ella smashed it, and I knew they were going to be on the top. I didn't think I was the best at all, but I thought I was very much in the middle.
Middle, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of people who have done worse than I have, so I'm fine. And I knew my look was going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, well, it was absolutely gorgeous.
Category is
Biggest Drama Queen.
The biggest drama queen has to be Scarlett.
2 episodes now, I think the nation agrees.
You know what? It was iconic. Her walking off. It really was iconic. We felt for her that episode. I think she understands now that that was not personal at all. But I just found funny because she was like, yeah, I got over it. And then on the next episode, this episode, she kept bringing it up. And she let us have it on the reading challenge. That reading challenge was therapy for her. And I was like, yeah, bro.
It really was. I feel like the producers were like, oh, we're going to bring the reading challenge in now to get some good content now.
Yeah. All this kumbaya thing that these girls are doing, fuck that. We're not camping anymore. That's over. Punch each other with your best reads, and we did.
Well, we need to talk about that double elimination. That was very Escandalo.
No, girl, no, you got it all wrong. It was a double crowning.
Oh.
Yes, so silly, girl. RuPaul literally said, stop production, 6 episodes is all we need for me to realize River and Choriza are everything I want RuPaul's Drag Race UK's legacy to be, and 2 crowns for you. That's the story that I keep repeating myself that happened.
And if you repeat it enough, you'll believe it too, and everyone else will. So
absolutely no. But in connecting back to reality, it was shocking. You know how Drag Race works. The first name that RuPaul says is the person that stays.
Yeah.
Lip sync. So she said my name first, and I was like. Because to be honest, although I thought I looked great on the runway and I did good on the challenge, I was very much aware that my lip sync was not the strongest, and I'm not here to make excuses about why that happened. It just happened. But I was not expecting a double elimination. Even when she mentioned River's name, I was like, "You're both staying." As weird as it might sound, it was quite comforting to have River with me in that moment. I can't imagine what that would have been by myself, but just having a hand to hold on the way.
Yeah, it looked lovely, and it looked like you had each other. Because usually when people are double eliminated, they're like separate, and they're like, no, I don't want to talk to you. But actually, like, the real sisterhood was there. Yeah,
she's one of my closest sisters, and I shared so much with her during the competition. It was really heartbreaking to see her go as well. But I guess I can tell I'm the only queen to never be beaten on a lip sync on Drag Race UK. And also, I'd like to say I'm the lip sync assassin of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 3. I sent 2 bitches home. Yes, one of them was myself. And I absolutely murdered Lulu's song. So thank you very much. Indeed.
And that's all.
That's all, period.
Well, some people thought that Crystal and Vanity should have been in the bottom 2. Now, do you agree with that?
I am some people. No, definitely. To be honest, I thought any of the safe queens could have been in the bottom. I didn't quite enjoy Vanity's look. I didn't enjoy Scarlett's look either, and I didn't enjoy Crystal's snatch game. So it's a bit mixed up opinions in it. That's how the cookie crumbled, and it was my time to be on the bottom, and I'll take it. You know what I mean? It's a TV show.
Well, a shout out to the audience watching. Who do you think should have been in the bottom 2? Let us know in the comments. Obviously, be nice about it, please. Positivity only.
Yes.
Thank you.
Category is
Best Look.
My favorite look on this episode, aside from myself, because I'll say not only I looked the best, all the contestants, but also I looked the best compared to all the judges. And that's on period, as Vanity would say as well. I think the one that looked the best and my favorite look was definitely Crystal. Just the fact that it's a drag on fruit, it was just perfect. And she looked beautiful. It was so well made up close as well. It was really, really stunning.
Yeah, she looked amazing. Talking of looks, you were upset in Untucked following the critiques about your peach look, even though I thought you looked amazing. You look fabulous. Your beauty, head to toe, peach to foot.
Peach to toe.
Do you think your looks were overlooked this season?
Yeah, 100%. That's the one thing. My looks are always on point. Like, people can say whatever they want. I'm very proud of my concepts. I always think outside of the box. There's times that I was frustrated. Like, I could just have worn any of the gowns that I have and they would have liked it better, but I would never do that to myself or my drag. I always say that I do drag to please myself and to please my creative needs, and as far as I'm happy with it, I don't care what anyone says, to be honest. I think my peach look was highly overlooked. It didn't make the cut, but they did say it's okay. That's why I was so upset and I brought it up on the talk, because they said it's okay, and I was like, no, it's not. I'm wearing a hand-carved peach, hand-painted, glittered, with flowers that have also been hand-painted, tailored to my head, plus a beautiful velvet dress, hand-dyed, with hand stones as well, with peaches in the back of my ass, stickers that I designed and my friend sewn into the costume. That's just okay? I think the fuck not, Mama.
You let them know. That's true, though. No one sees the amount of work that goes into these costumes, and especially during a pandemic. Hello.
Absolutely. And sometimes they give you the label that, oh, your looks are not to the level. And they just run with it for the whole time. And I think it was very unfair. But again, I don't really mind because I was very happy. And I was so confident with all of my looks.
And you were flying the Spanish flag proudly with many of your looks.
Yes.
What does it mean to bring your flavor, all of the flavor and all the spices of your drag to the mainstream audience of Drag Race UK?
Well, it was about time. Some Spanish representation, some European and immigrant in general representation was on the show. I was literally just excited to share all these references, all these little bits and bobs that have not been shown on the show before. And it's been very exciting for people to watch it. And there's been two reactions. I think people who have been like, oh, what is it? Let me learn a little bit more about it. And it's been really, really nice for those people to discover new references in pop culture when it comes to Spanish and South America as well, like Carmen Miranda or La Veneno and all these references that I have on the show. But then there's been the other side that is like, well, we don't get it. We don't like it. And it's like, that's fine, babes. You're missing out. I'm giving you the gift of presenting you with my culture on TV. If you don't want to take it, that's up to you. Keep watching. Next episode, you'll enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Category is
Shadiest Queen.
All the queens have been pretty nice to me, to be honest. I'm watching it back. I was like, they don't have many nasty things to say about me. However, I'm going to give it to the one and only, and I'll explain why, Charity Case.
Okay.
Yep, which also I think could be Miss Congeniality, but also was the shadiest of all of them. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
On episode 2, we were just preparing for Dragathon, and I had a very sensible kitten heel. And I put them on the table out to just wear on the rehearsal, and I hear her and Crystal just laughing, and I'm like, what's happening? They were laughing at my shoes and saying, whose shoes are these? They are so ugly. And I was like, should I wear something else? And Charity was like, you should burn them. I was like, I hate her. No.
The shade. And they're only used for rehearsals. Not like you're going on the runway in the...
Oh, well, I did wear them in the challenge. I was riding a bloody bike. Was I meant to do that in a platform? I struggled to do it with my trainers in the rehearsal. Imagine doing actual skills.
Listen, comfort wins every time. So there we go. That's understandable. Well, Choriza, we have to talk about your Spanish sausage.
My dick.
Your dick. It is the talk of the town. And RuPaul said you had a meaty tuck.
maybe you can yank it up a little bit more because it's distracting, girl.
Okay, I'll stick it up my bum.
What did you think about that? And did you manage to get your meat under control?
Dude, I don't talk. I push it back and pray. That's what I do. Do you know what? I have a theory. I think RuPaul did not appreciate my looks as much as she should have because she was too busy looking at my dick.
Wow. Well, does that mean you'll get like a job backstage maybe on the show?
No, just myself. I was so horny the whole time. I mean, you've seen it on the show. I keep talking about dick and everything. And
yeah,
people need to understand we did not have a pit crew on set. Ella Day was around. And I hadn't seen my boyfriend in a while. So I was very, very, very horny.
Yes, well, we saw, you spoke about your boyfriend meeting Tuck at the start of the season.
Yes.
Did he know it was coming?
I knew it was coming. He did, yes, he did. And he's been watching it with my parents as well. So it's been very, very fun for him to translate everything that I say to them.
Wow. What has been the state of your DMs after all this sausage business? Because I can imagine it's girthy.
Honestly, I get 3 messages. Choriza, I love you. Where is your confessional jacket from? And dick pics. Lots of and ass pics. Since I said I have a big dick, I get lots of ass pics. No, girls, sorry. No, guys, I'm a power bottom.
Oh,
not happening. Keep sending them though. I do enjoy them.
You're gonna get lots of dick pics now that you just said you're a power bottom.
Oh my god, yes, perfect. Please send me dick pics.
You've done it now. This is it. This is it.
This is all I wanted. Peter batches. I want dick pics.
Category is
Miss Congeniality.
I can't vote all the cast, however, they all deserve it. But I'm gonna have to give it You know what? I'm gonna give it to River Medley.
Oh.
I think it just makes sense. We've shared a lot this competition. We've, by the way, we had the same track record as well. We were together in the girl band group. We helped a lot each other during the sewing challenge. Like we shared so much. It was really heartbreaking to leave the competition with her, but then, as I said before, it was nice to have the comfort.
Yeah, good friendship.
Yeah, and she's lovely.
Yeah, I spoke to River, and she told us a story about you choking.
This one time at breakfast, we're all sitting there just like I'm eating my hash brown, and she's pacing. She's not talking to anyone, pacing the room just like this. For like 5 minutes, right? And then she walks back over. She goes, I was silently choking for 5 minutes. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I was choking, I couldn't breathe. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want anyone to make a fuss.
I don't like to worry people. I was just eating me avocado and toasty and literally started choking. And I was like, okay, let's see if you can sort this yourself out. So I just went walking like... And when it was fine, I was like, girls, I've been choking for 5 minutes. When I tell you no one asked me if I was okay, they were on the floor laughing.
Imagine she just like passed out during.
Do you know what I mean? I just didn't say a word.
They had that on camera. Oh my God.
I absolutely adore you. Have been one of the funniest queens ever to appear on the show. And that's clear off camera and on camera.
Unintentionally, the speeches were
unintentionally. But you've also had some emotional moments as well. You spoke about like the loneliness you felt during lockdown, the isolation, and you spoke so movingly about your coming out story and your father. And what's the reaction been like since putting all of your emotions out there to such a large audience?
It's been very, very therapeutic. It's been such a great way to deal with all of this. Going to the show, I was very scared because I'm a very reserved person. I normally keep all these things for myself. So for many of my friends, even in my family, these feelings were new. It was like, we didn't know you felt like that. So going into the show, I was scared I was not going to be able to show this emotional part of me. Girl, that was out in the second question of my confessionals. I was already crying. But it's been lovely. It's been lovely to share the story, especially the first one about feeling lonely. So many people related to that, and just the message that it's okay, and just to reach out for people, because sometimes we are lonely in our own heads, but really we have such a supportive circle around us that is there for anything. And it's like this feeling of like, I don't want to bother anyone. No, fuck that. If you feel like you need your friends, reach out for them, and that was very special. And then talking about just my dad not really accepting me when I very first came out, but now loving everything that I do. It was for me important to tell that story, because sometimes we do need to realize that our parents, our grandparents come from a different generation, and sometimes as the younger generation we feel like our parents have to educate us on everything that we do and guide us, and when it comes to a point that it's the reverse. We have to educate them on everything that's coming for them, and just make them realize that they need to adapt to what's coming, and that's been my role with my dad, and I'm very proud of him, of what the person that he is today, and the support that I have from him. So
that's amazing to hear. Well, finally, we're gonna need a yearbook quote, and this quote can be anything you want to be remembered by.
Well, you may have seen that I've released my new single, My Pussy's Like a Peach, that is available on iTunes and all social medias and YouTube and everything. So it's going to be a quote from the song. My pussy is like a peach, outside is fluffy, and in the inside, it's juicy. Did I wear that peach outfit because I knew I was going to release the song and I just used this as a promotion? Yes, I also did.
I love you crazy woman. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to speak with you on the Drag Race Yearbook. I'm so excited for all the things that you're going to do. I'm so excited to work with you in our panto together.
I was going to say, we're doing panto together.
Yeah, we're doing panto together.
Yes!
So I'm so excited to do that, and we're going to have a laugh. When rehearsal starts, it's going to be mayhem and shenanigans.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be fun. I love you. I can't wait for all the success that you're going to have, because this really is just like the start of everything, and I cannot wait to see you everywhere, and your sausage everywhere as well.
Absolutely. OnlyFans coming soon too.
Take care, and I'll see you at the next event. Escandalo. You can come round for some dinner and tea or something.
Oh my God, I'm a good cup up. I make great tea, by the way.
There's
a picture of me preparing my first ever cup of tea. My boyfriend taught me and took a picture. I'll share that on Twitter.
Okay, then. Well, you come over and you show me how to make that tea.
I'll teach you how to make proper British tea.